Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode, after a little bit of poker to obtain a comfy chair for Wazi, we finished the first dialogue sweep of Crossbell, meeting with the Hayworths in the residential district before heading to the cathedral, where we stopped by on Kia's class and visited the graveyard to pay respects at multiple gravestones. Having shown our newbies the ropes, we now head to the second urgent request of the day within the CPD.
We're finally at the CPD. It's taken us a few hours since chapter 1 began. Well, look who it is. Oh, hey guys, and hi to you too, Noe. I thought I told you to stop calling me that while we're on the clock. Good to see you again, Rebecca. Sorry it's been so long. So the special support section is finally up and running again. You're already working on your support requests. That's right, we're also patrolling the city and showing our new members the ropes. We actually got a request from the 1st Division. Could you tell us where to find Detective Emma? She's waiting in the conference room down the hall. I think you get to the point where the 1st Division is asking to collaborate with you. I can't tell you how proud I am. Oh, thanks. I just hope they aren't planning to shovel their busy work off onto us. Honestly, Wasi. Anyway, let's go hear what Detective Emma has to say. Good luck, everybody. Yes, this really is back in action. It all feels so surreal. As your operator, it almost brings a tear to my eye. I guess today does feel like a special occasion. That it does. It's wonderful to be working with you again, Fran. Same here. I've missed it a lot. It was tough keeping up with the flood of requests from the citizens while you were away. But that just makes me extra relieved to have you all back. Plus, now I get to work with Noe too. I figured that's where this was headed. Jeez, Fran, how many times do I have to tell you to not call me that while we're at work? Listen, it doesn't matter if we're sisters. We have to remain professional in the workplace. You can't be giving me special treatment. Okay, sorry. But what if I can't get used to... You will. No buts about it. Tough love in action. Anyway, when Tia and Randy come back, you guys will be unstoppable. I can't wait until all of you are together again. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I feel the same way. I hope you'll continue to have our backs out there, Fran. For sure. Teaming up with the SSS again has me raring to go as an operator too. And I'm even more excited now that I finally get to work with Noe. Miss Sika. Honestly, Fran. Can you blame her? Receiving a request from the 1st Division is an impressive feat. It just goes to show how far the SSS has come. Must feel like a proud mother bird watching a chick spread their wings. Okay, Rebecca. Hey, it's the SSS. Looks like you've got yourself some new recruits. Taking that means you guys are finally back up and running. I'm happy to say that we are. You're the chief of the Metropolitan Division, right? It's nice to meet you, sir. Same here, the name's Jolish. Gotta say, Bannings, this looks like quite the team you've got on your hands. All the better. The department's expecting big things from the SSS after all. You kids are gonna need to work hard and rise above your station from today on. Of course, we do our best not to disappoint. Phew, as soon as I'm done down in this, I've got another meeting to attend. Ooh boy, they sure do put me through a lot for a guy on the verge of retirement. Hey there, SSS, finally got yourself some new blood. That must be the new members everyone's been talking about. That's right. That makes you Noelle then, huh? In the Guardian Force? What say you and I go out for dinner sometime? Well, you hate to see it. Huh? Wait, aren't you Wazi Hemisphere from the Testaments? Actually, now that I get a better look, you might be the prettier of the two new SSS members. Raymond goes both ways. Cool. I can't help but agree. Unfortunately for you, though, you aren't my type. Sorry to disappoint. Aw, that's too bad. Wait, why would I care about being turned down by another guy? Oh, maybe he doesn't then. I was waiting for you to wrap it up, but you just went and kept digging your own grave deeper and deeper. You should follow their example and grow up a little. Or should I just save us some trouble and kickstart the paperwork to have you re-enrolled at the police academy? No Inspector, anything but that. Raymond's dumbassery aside, welcome back, SSS. The 2nd Division may be calling on you again sometime. We're expecting great stuff from you kids. Thanks, Inspector. After all these months, that feels really good to hear. You're right, we've finally started to gain some recognition within the department. Why does the Inspector always have to bust my balls like that? I know I need to get my act together, but give me a break. I can't help the way Adios made me. A bit of a derp. Hey, you're who we are talking to. That is indeed Detective Emma. Where's the book that says coffee on it? Speaking of, we haven't found a book yet. You know what I mean? That's disappointing. There you are, Detective Bannings. Good morning, Detective Emma. Thanks again for all you've done for me. If you're referring to your training, it was part of my job, not for your sake. I simply carried out the orders Detective Dudley gave me. Forgive my bluntness, but I still can't grasp why you would turn down an offer from the 1st Division to stay with the SSS. Sorry to disappoint you. He did that? Knowing Lloyd, I'm not surprised that other divisions are trying to recruit him. Enough about that, I'll get straight to the point. The fact that you're here tells me you intend to accept the support request we sent. Yes, that's right. It stated that Lechter Arundel has entered Crossbell again, correct? That's what the 1st Division has been told. However, we have yet to confirm it. What do you mean by that? Are you saying that his exact whereabouts are unknown? Actually, our intel about him entering Crossbell is uncertain to begin with. There have been several eyewitness reports, but every attempt to follow up on them has led us nowhere. We believe that he's tracking our movements to avoid being caught. Now I get it. He doesn't sound like your average tourist, that's for sure. I'm not surprised judging by what we've seen of him. Your duty is to determine whether or not Lechter has truly entered Crossbell. That will determine the veracity of the reports. It's still possible that this is all just a ploy. Should you encounter him, we'd like you to verify his identity. Is he here as an Imperial Secretary or an Imperial Army officer? Understood. I mean, both, at all times. If I may ask, why choose us? You've come into contact with this individual multiple times before. I'm staking our investigation on that. I see. Not exactly the most professional course of action coming from the best in the business. We're running low on options. Splitting our forces would allow us to apprehend him. Unfortunately, we have other cases to attend to, not to mention diplomatic implications to consider. With Dudley here, your assistance wouldn't be necessary to begin with. Now that you mention it, where is Dudley? He left for LeBeau last night to attend a security meeting regarding the upcoming trade conference. I believe he'll be back in Crossbell tomorrow. Oh, I had no idea. He does keep busy, doesn't he? That's why I'd like you to wrap this up before he returns. He's the sort of person who would take up an investigation no matter how tired he was after returning from a business trip. I could certainly picture that. Sounds exactly like the kind of thing Detective Dudley would do. Alright, we'll accept the request then. First, we need to investigate where Lechter was last spotted. Where would that be? Good question. Now, I haven't been able to confirm this, but our latest intel placed him somewhere around the back alley. The back alley, near the old Ravache building. Well, that certainly checks out. Got it. We'll start the investigation right away. Please do. I'll be on standby with the 1st Division. Call for me at the reception desk when you're ready to report. Now, if you'll excuse me. Off we go then. To distant places, to distant climes in different times. The sound of things, she certainly put you through your paces during your training with the 1st Division. Yeah, she could be a bit harsh, but I learned a lot from her while I was there. I think she just takes her job very seriously, that's all. That's the feeling I got as well. Well, women like her need to unwind every now and then too, you know? Perhaps I should invite her out for a drink or two tonight. Wazzy, I swear to Adios. Anyway, let's get out of here and search for Lechter. We'll start by checking the back alley. Okay, let's be off. Maybe that would be not a bad match. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Does anyone have anything to talk about it? No. Off I go then. Yep, no one has anything about my request, so to the back alley then. Off we go. Which is fastest this way? I guess both ways, isn't it, really? We could always go back to the room as well and give in some of this stuff. Well, we can't actually give in the thing for Tio. Hello. Oh, they're finally making their move. I wonder if I'll be in the clear making an article out of this. Pressure from the Republican faction has eased up lately, but... Grace, what are you doing here? Oh, it's just you, Lloyd. I take it the special support section is finally back in action? Yes, thankfully. Tio and Randy have yet to return, though. Oh, that's too bad. On the other hand, who could have expected your division would let Wazi in off the street? Now that one gave me a real shock. I do aim to surprise, after all. It'd be fine with me if you wanted to write a special feature on it. Don't listen to him. Ooh, sounds like fun. But you know, as much as I'd love to catch up with all of you, now's not exactly the best time. Maybe after I'm done here we could... Well, isn't this an unusual little lineup? Wait, is Lechter buying here? Oh no, that makes way more sense. Ah. Sal. Oh crap. It's been a while, Mr. Bannings, Miss McDowell. And if it isn't Wazi Hemisphere and Sergeant Major Seeker 2? How do you... That's quite the information network you have. Anything to keep tabs on my beloved SSS? Enough about my sources, though. How about yours, Miss Lynn? You'd have to be quite sharp to catch wind of this. Though I suppose I shouldn't expect any less from the renowned Crossbell Times. Who, me? No, I just happen to be passing by. Yeah, that's it. You're up to something, aren't you, Sal? What business do you have at the old Ravash compound? Isn't it obvious? Leaving such valuable real estate unused would be a waste, don't you think? It would be far better served in the hands of Hayaway. Look at it as defensible terrain as well. For ordinary businesses, acquiring property once owned by the Mafia would be rather challenging. But we of Hayaway are quite experienced in these particular matters. As a matter of fact, we are in a position to receive a good deal on the property. The contractor would rather not take on the headache of maintaining it. Excuse me, Mr. Lee, would you mind if I quoted you on that? Go right ahead, I've nothing to hide. Though I prefer if you didn't speculate on the finer details. Of course, I'll keep that in mind. Now then, if you'll excuse me, feel free to drop by my office should you need anything, Mr. Bannings. Come along, Lau. Sir. What a terrifying man. I felt like his eyes were boring a hole straight through me. I know what you mean. Sao Lee, the White Orchid Dragon, Hayaway's youngest branch manager. Man's even sharper than the rumors say. Yeah, it's business as usual with him. Grace, did you know Hayaway was looking to purchase the old Ravash compound? Yep, I heard they plan to buy it and all of its attached warehouses in one go. If Hayaway manages to seize this place, they'll end up wresting full control over Crossbell's underworld. That's not something to look forward to. Agreed. This isn't exactly what we were hoping to find, but it's a good thing we did. Yes, we should probably include this in our report to the First Division. Hold on, so you guys aren't here to look into what Sal's up to? Which means you're working on some other juicy lead. Wait, I almost forgot. Grace was with us one of the times we had contact with him. Actually, it's about someone you've met before, Grace. We're looking for the man who won against that miner at the casino. His name is Lechter. Oh, that guy. I just saw him a little while ago at Long Lao. What? You did? Yeah, he was in his usual vacation thread, stuffing his face without a care in the world. I was in a bit of a hurry to get here, though, so I didn't stop to talk with him. Wait, what am I doing standing around? I need to go pump Sal for some more info. Later, let's grab a bite to eat again sometime. She never changes. Well, at least we managed to get a little lead of our own out of her. Indeed, let's make our way to Long Lao. Roger. Do you think the guy's still down here? Oh, he's gone. We're not allowed in, though. Well, you wouldn't expect to be allowed in. And we're not allowed in. No chest behind here this time. Gotta wonder where there are new secret spots. What? This is actually accessible now? Or at least, I don't think I could... Exclamation on that before? See, things like that. Go, new special support section indeed. East Street. That's where we're going, right? Hello. How do I get down there, then? Is somebody coming here from Long Lao? There he is. Now I get it. So the trick is to use the flower of the mountain pepper, eh? Correct. It has a completely different flavor and kick than the pepper itself. It is only cultivated in the east, but recently became available to import via the railway. Man, the mapo tofu I make myself never turns out this well. The secret is in the spice, huh? Live and learn. So this is where you've been, Lechter. That was easier than expected. Grace was right. He really doesn't have a care in the world. All we need is for him to confirm what he's abroad for, and it's mission accomplished. Hey, about time you got here. You really know how to keep a guy waiting. Huh? These are the guys I was telling you about before, Master. They've got guts like you wouldn't believe, so make sure to work them hard. Got it? I will do just that. I will not be easy having all 4 of you at once, but I'm always happy to spread the love for Eastern cuisine. Now prepare yourselves and do not fall behind. What are you talking about? Oh, wow. Hey! He ran away! Should have known. We have to chase after him. Where do you think you're going? Your training has already begun. There is kitchen prep to be done. You've got the wrong idea. You see, we're here with the Crossbell Police Department. I see. I am very sorry for the misunderstanding, officers. But seeing as fate brought you here regardless. Here, take this with you. Received the recipe for dragon fried rice, which means we must have received the recipe book. It was gated by the urgent. What? Are you sure? Just the recipe itself would have been enough. Not to worry, we had extras. Use it to devote yourself to the art of Eastern cuisine. Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way now. After him, everyone. Right. Roger. By talking to people who are examining certain things, you can sometimes learn cooking recipes. Oh, okay. So even though we have found loads of books, we do get recipes by talking to people. Problem. Does that mean I could have learned a recipe by now? And I didn't have the book? And I've talked to everyone? Recipes are recorded in the recipe notebook. You can use the recipe notebook at any time to prepare dishes with various effects. When cooking, there is a set chance of getting a supreme or peculiar variant of any given dish. At times, cooking can also result in a failure. Most ingredients used in cooking are sold at general stores and various other shops. Monsters may drop them as well. It's no good. We lost him. Can't believe he set us up. It's like he knew we were coming. We shouldn't be surprised. He is a captain in the Imperial Intelligence Division, after all. True, though somehow I doubt that little ruse of his is something they teach in boot camp. I'd be laughing if he was just behind those barrels up there. Just peeking. Well, should we call it quits? No, we have to keep up the search. Let's ask around. Maybe someone in the area can point us in the right direction. Good idea. Let's go. Oh, new dialogue options, though. In this area. I think this is the same. There's the down bit, look. I think none of the dialogue there changed. Yeah. Maybe. Left them more basic. Yeah, that's the same. I was thinking that I gained 4 new apprentices to teach Eastern cooking to. Misunderstanding wasn't your fault, so no hard feelings. That recipe book is yours to have. Use it to sharpen your skills on your own time. Okay, say that. Can't even make dragon fried rice. We don't have anything yet. Wonder how many entries there are in here. Alright, first of all, I'll go this way. Oh, new material, ain't bad. Did you know that if you join the Business Owners Association and start hiding items inside of chests, they'll double over time? It's called Moore's Law. Just because more? Did I not fully get that one, or just because it's Moore's? Because he's Moore's and it's more. I don't know. That question to self, like, I'm going like, am I being dumb now? Alright, we obviously don't want to be here for thingy, but we're going to go into Maison Imelda to pick up that book. Which might mean we have to fight a monster. Or not, they're all gone. No, they're here. Yes! We can dodge him. Where was that book again? I think it was in the... yeah. There we go. Learn the recipe for a light burger. Something tells me these books probably stay here forever and they're not even remotely missable. And the talking with people ones probably are the missables. Which means you'd want to talk to everyone who does foodie kind of stuff. Maybe it's not going to be that mean at the start. To be honest, finding 5 books to begin with and 5 recipes at the start is a lot of recipes. Like a lot. I just can't remember where they were now. I should get some fresh fish. Speaking of which, I haven't seen any of them. Okay, you're saying the same thing, so obviously you're not in the new dialogue here. Okay, not you either. Man with red hair gave my brother a shoulder rub. Now I want to give him one too. Huh? Some red-haired guy showed up out of nowhere and threw his arms around my shoulders. He said, get all that angst out while you're young or you'll regret it later, and ran off to Central Square. What do you know? That dope seemed even more irresponsible than I am. Okay, Central Square. I'm trying to remember where these books were now. Oh, there's one in Talis General Store. Maybe my bracer friend can help. Nope. I mean, he was indoors. Why would he see? You never know with Miguel, after all. Anybody fancy a balloon? Okay. No, not you. So somewhere in Central Square? Not with you. Must be you. You sit down and people watch, don't you? No. Was there he's a hottie, right? Some weirdo redhead rolled up and hit on me just a few minutes ago. He was cute and all, but when I told him he wasn't my type, he said, hey, no sweat, you're not my type either. Like, OMFG? I'm not his type? What the hell? He was the one hitting on me. Like, OMFG. It's not just me. That redhead was like a tool weirdo, right? He went into the department store just now, but like, who even is he, you know? Yeah, totally. Lechter. My god. That energy of that man. I'm guessing he's on the rooftop, yeah? I don't know if I want to keep following him now that I've got the recipe book or go for the recipes. So I'll save again. Okay, you're not talking about anything. I reckon he'd be on the rooftop. This kid will probably know. You're trying to find a red-headed guy who looked like he was on vacation? Are you sure he just went up to the rooftop a second ago? There we go. Oh, there he is. I see the game wanted to bring us up to the roof no matter what. Man, stuff the city gets up to is seriously beyond me. I can see where you're coming from in a way. Orcus Tower is Amuria's first skyscraper, measuring approximately 250 arc tall and 40 stories high. Not only does it serve as the new city hall, but it also houses floors for businesses, an international conference room, and much more. It really is incredible, and it looks absolutely massive even from all the way over here. We can't exactly know what it looks like while it's under wraps, though it is fully built by now, I assume. Yeah, apparently half of the city hall staff has already relocated there. I said the official unveiling won't be until the day before the trade conference. I guess he's trying to blow away all the dignitaries that'll be in attendance, eh? Jeez, that Dieter Kreuz sure is something. He's a hell of a lot more than I sized him up to be, at least. We didn't come to chat. As an officer of the CPD Special Support Section, I have a request to make. Lechter Arundel, may we see your identification? Look at you being all policeman-like. What if I said you can? It may be true that Imperial and Republican diplomats have immunity and therefore cannot be arrested in Crossbell. That only applies to those whose credentials have been verified. On the other hand, if your status can be confirmed, then as far as the law is concerned, you're no different from the average tourist. And you know what that means? Oh, so that's how it's going to be. No way around it then. You got me. Time to fess up. I'm here on behalf of... Huh? What's the matter? Those buildings over there. Could have sworn I saw this shadowy figure rushing across the rooftops. What? It can't be. You don't suppose it was Yin, do you? But what kind of assassin runs on top of buildings in broad daylight? What the... Damn it. He must have used this rope to escape. You've got to be kidding me. What an absolute madman. He doesn't have a curium of common sense in his whole body. Just below here is a back alley. Quickly, let's head down the stairs. Take the rope. I can't believe this is how he got down. Makes you wonder if he planned this rope here ahead of time. Never mind that. Let's just keep up the chase. Yeah, we're gonna have to ask along the street if anyone's seen him. Oh, Lechter. This redhead guy sped past me into the entertainment district just now. Weird thing is, I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen him around here. Maybe it's just my imagination. If you're looking for that redheaded guy, try the entertainment district. Well, I'll just stop in here a second. Thank you. Working man's diet. Rich cappuccino. And it would definitely be Kate, right? Kate, you're not paying attention? You then. Like, I'm just gonna be a note of... Not you. Not you. You? What's that? Did a redhead guy come by here? Oh my god, she can talk normal languages. She can say anything but her line. Are you friends of his? He just went inside. Why don't you come join him? Oh, wait. I will in a second. That's free books. Excellent. Belly full hot pot. She said something out of a normal dialogue. She's been replaced. The body snatchers. Upstairs, yeah? Forget walls, Dogie. You're crushing my hopes of winning. Hitting a real jackpot. Ah, the fourth fool got Dogie smacked. What's going to take for me to line up some Finas and rake in the big mirror? Alright, Lechter, it's the end of the line. We would appreciate if you could stop running off and confirm your identity for us. My identity. Which one to use? Just be honest for once in your life. I'll tell you what. Ask me anything you want and I'll answer with a simple yes or no. Fine then, have it your way. Are you Lechter Arundel, second secretary of the Imperial government? Yes. Are you also a captain of the Imperial Intelligence Division? Yes. He actually admitted it. My turn. Is the purpose of your current visit officially related to your duties within the Imperial government? Yes and no. Do you intend to stay for more than a month? The answer is no, I'll be leaving in a week. Guess that's that. Yes, I doubt we're going to get any more out of him. Sorry to have troubled you, Captain Arundel. Thank you for your cooperation. No problemo. Oh, by the way, how's the kiddo doing? You took her in, right? You mean Kia? Life's been great for her, thankfully. She has more energy than we know what to do with. I suppose we owe you our gratitude for all your help that night. You did aid us in making our grand escape. I don't know what you're talking about. I spent the whole time playing with my dearest new friend, Noir. That reminds me, you guys reeled in old man Hartman, yeah? Guess he was more hostage than runaway, but hey, hats off for putting him safely behind bars. So you know about that. It hasn't even been 3 days since those two were arrested. Well, confirming that was one of my reasons for coming here. And the other one is... Oh, there you are. What you up to in here? Get some percussion on. Weren't you supposed to be buying me some Arc-en-Ciel tickets? So what's the deal? Chill, let's got some VIP seats for tonight's performance. Don't forget to thank me. For real? Thanks, I've been dying to go. Who is she? She looks so young. Oh? Can I help you? Ah, that scent. It's so familiar. Huh? Nom? The girl lightly bit Lloyd's earlobe. Ah! Lloyd? What the? Couldn't do it, 'cause it's just like, what the That'd be the one, right? What was that for? Thanks for the taste. Yep, it's not too strong, but it's definitely there. Ear cheese. I can't really smell it on those two, but Ooh, you've got a bit of it too. Huh? Nah! Ellie? No, that was Ellie. No, it should be Ellie. When did she get behind her? Aren't you nice and filled out? I got nothing on you, lady. Gotta say, I'm jealous. Please stop. What? Why are you... Make her stop. Someone? What a wonderful view. Right? Yeah. Oh, wait, I mean, no. What do you think you're doing? Same as always, whatever she wants. But if you keep it up, you're gonna get arrested for sexual harassment, you know? This isn't sexual harassment, it's just my way of saying hello.
It is absolutely sexual harassment.
Ellie? Are you okay? Well, that's our cue to go, Shirley. We're gonna live it up at Michelin until we drop tonight.
See ya.
Literally assault of a police officer too. What the Guys, arrest? Who was she? It all happened so fast. That was no ordinary girl. She was what, 15, 16? That was quite the show she put on.
It wasn't a show.
What did I do to deserve this? Yeah, that was terrible. If it makes you feel better, at least she's a girl, so that helps, I guess? Maybe? And aren't you used to being groped by Maribel anyway?
I'm not used to anything.
Afterward, Lloyd and the others returned to CPD headquarters to report to the First Division. They all laughed out for serious sexual assault. In addition to Lechter confirming his identity, they disclosed what details they had learned of Hayaway's affairs. Good work. You gathered even more information than I had hoped. I didn't think he would admit to being here on Intelligence Division business so easily. He must be quite confident that he can afford us that information without compromising his undercover work. But at least now we have a better idea of how long his operations will keep him here. Well done, Baddings. I underestimated you. I'll take that as a compliment. To be fair, a certain someone had to offer up her body for the sake of the mission. I didn't know such thing. Speaking of, I am concerned about the girl that was accompanying him. Did she seem like she could have been one of Lechter's Intelligence Division agents? No, I don't think she was. She looked too young for the job, not to mention a bit too flippant. Yeah, comparison to Lechter in terms of flippancy, and you kind of... That's not really a good judge. On the other hand, she didn't strike me as an average civilian either. Definitely not. She was way too quick on her feet. Understood. The First Division will keep an eye out for her as well. I'll take my leave here. Once again, I appreciate your assistance. Please let us know if there's anything we could do to help in the future. Those were some tough expectations to live up to. I couldn't agree more. Nevertheless, that girl, who was she? Yeah, there's no way you can convince me she was just some run-of-the-mill tourist. A young, eccentric, happy-go-lucky girl accompanying a captain of a major powers intelligence agency. That's another mystery for the books. Spot the secretary is complete. Okay, nothing else is going on. I'm amazed that they let this go so much, but I know it's game and it's played for comedy. Still,